Howdy folks, welcome back to another Top Tumblr Post episode. Today's episode 114. It's a really great one. I know you all will enjoy it. If you do end up enjoying the video, feel free to do the thing, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, guys. Peace out.
I'm going to invent the anti-Alexa. She'll be programmed to ignore everything I ask, play Smash Mouth at 4 AM for no reason, and spy on Jeff Bezos. Wait. Take your carriage very slowly by your rival's home, that she might see your latest hat. Eat your heart, Catherine, you toad-eating hag. Elizabeth, you must surely be aware that I'm unable to view the roads from my apartment due to the vastness of my estate. Oh, please do forgive my mistake, Catherine. I had only assumed you could see from that ostentatiously high pedestal atop of which you have placed yourself. The girls are fighting. I'm glad Google is taking cow privacy seriously. I thought this said cow piracy and my brain immediately hollered, you wouldn't download a cow. Frogs are hilarious. I mean, they are mostly just a mouth but with just enough leg to throw the mouth at food. Contrary to popular belief, George Lucas says Jedi are allowed to have Shreks. Jedi Knights aren't celibate. The thing that is forbidden is attachments and possessive relationships. Obi-Wan, the Jedi Council says marriage is a sin. Anakin, what about all your Grindr hookups?
Hello there.
Obi-Wan, I'm not marrying them. Which of these is the best way to excuse yourself from the table? Sorry, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to use the restroom. Right, I'm off to take an enormous crap using my anus. I don't know which is the correct answer, but I know which one I'm going to use from now on. Tastes potion like a chef tasting the soup. Hum needs more I've newt. This is hilarious, plus it's even funnier if you know that I've newt is probably mustard seed. So who else was today years old when they learned that I've newt is mustard seed and not the literal eye of a newt, or am I just dumb? There's even more beyond eye of newt, mustard seed, toe of frog, buttercup, wool of bat, holly leaves, tongue of dog, hound's tongue, adder's fork, adder's tongue. No wonder my potions never work the way they should. What if tattoos just randomly appeared on our skin at key points in our lives and we had to figure out what they meant for ourselves? How come Phineas is always like, I know what we are going to do today? Maybe Ferb had an idea, you ass. Listen, Phineas is the ADHD idea guy and Ferb is the autistic engineer who figures out how to make it happen. And them's just the facts. If Ferb wanted to do something else, he'd just do it. Apparently, since city pigeons are not wild, but feral domestics, you can legally just take them, snatch a pigeon or 5 and walk home. I don't know what to do with this information. I know what I want to do with it, but should.
Was a man stealing pigeons. In the video, you see the man carrying something to his van in the East Village on Friday.
Fun fact, I once asked Jeff Good, creator of Jake Long American Dragon, at a furry con, how do you feel about people making lewd art of your characters? He said, oh, Disney sat me down and showed me a bunch of Kim Possible porn and said, this will happen to your show. 3 things I find hilarious about this. 1. Jeff Good goes to furry cons. 2. Disney acknowledges and prepares show creators that their show will, most definitely, become porn. 3. Disney has examples on hand of how said show will, most definitely, become porn. Just saw a post saying, look at this person pretending to be psychic for clout. How can I explain to you every person who says they're psychic are pretending for clout? I hope you felt good posting this because I'm gonna get my buddy to send psychic waves at you and he's not gonna do it for clout, that's for sure. Well, now I'm melting. Thanks. Me next to my hot friends. Everything about this is actually perfect. Lives in my head rent-free is such a strange expression. Does anything in your head actually pay rent? The little mouse who lives in my frontal lobe is my only source of income. You never realize how loud your everyday actions are until you try to do them at 2:30 AM. God, I love 90s movie school bullies more than anything because all of their insults were like, hey dweebus, me and the boys are going to kick your behind. and then they would immediately try to commit a prosecutable felony. I never speak a sentence without saying actually, genuinely, seriously or literally because I need everyone to know how sincere I'm about the bullcrap that comes out of my mouth. Turns out my family doesn't want to talk about Amazon's latest lawsuit during the Super Bowl. Very disappointing. Mr. is over guys. Everyone go home. LGBT. There's one cishet among us. It's the cop. It's the cop. It's the cop. It's the cop. Definitely the cop. I don't go through people's pictures on their phone cause I wasn't raised in the jungle. Shout out to all the 1997-2001 kids who are somehow hybrids of millennials and Gen Z. We are the ultimate generation of 90s nostalgia and new age internet depression. Q. It is illegal for drivers under the age of 21 to operate a vehicle while under the influence. True false. A. False. It is illegal to drive under the influence at any age. Frick you, frick you, frick you, frick you. Me. When none of the Upra's options fit me and I have to choose a random option. This is horrible. I'm going to get a skewed result in this quiz about what type of insert inconsequential internet culture thing I am. Tumblr's draconian meme dictator, and this week's overly passionate memes, spins wheel, coleslaw, the citizens of Tumblr, thirsty for the meme and chanting in unison, coleslaw, coleslaw, coleslaw. Please stop posting bullcrap. Are you new here?
We
Post bullcrap
here, sir.
My grandpa is always making fun of old people he sees like he's not 85. He goes, wow, today was old folks day at Olive Garden. I was like, yeah grandpa, that's why we brought you there at 4:30 p.m. I enjoy this image. Oh, I get it. It's ICUP. What is? Nothing. Go back to bed. I think it should be the norm to send people to the seaside for their health again. I saw Wallace slice up the moon and eat it as cheese on a cracker as a kid and I just haven't known true satisfaction since. I've spent my whole life chasing this high. If women are oppressed, then why Simon? Someone once said the definition of modern art is it still elicits a strong and emotional response in you as classical art, but you can no longer understand or articulate why. To this day this is still ultimately my favorite post on this site. Enemies to love, a romance between me and myself. Second-hand shop. Little baby, I'm taking you home with me. Can you describe the culprit using this Picru creator? I don't think we can gaslight gatekeep girl boss our way out of this one, boys. Posting on a Blackboard discussion board and replying to 2 of your fellow students has to be one of the 9 circles of heck. Coronavirus, stop it, like for real stop. Rolling a boulder up a hill over and over, but get this, for $14 an hour, folding crap at my work but it's $12 an hour. It's safe to assume that at any given moment I want to go back to bed. Let's collectively bring back romantically kissing hands, okay guys? If I ever get a chance to live in the woods alone in a cave, you'll know I will take it. I will die within a week, but that will not stop me. Why am I still ordering clothes? Where am I going? Doesn't even do the bare minimum, all in a day's work. If the cook, I would prefer not to. When people at school imitate memes, really, cool. As I scroll through Tumblr looking at all the posts, HMM, beneath me, juvenile, petty and childish, beneath me, this one is good, beneath me, juvenile, beneath me, this is the most pretentious post I've ever seen, yeah, come off and on and face me then. Night out with the boys. socking up a cold foot with the lads. HMN. Wish I hadn't seen this. Me, as a relationship counselor, have you tried using the emoji? Which one is the president of the USA, Obama or Mario? 9 out of 10 Americans get this wrong. Which are you? Good morning pumpkin. That's a tomato. I went into a pet shop and asked for 12 bees. The shopkeeper counted out 13 and handed them over. Me, you gave me one too many. Shopkeeper, that one is a freebie. My kid just told me if I was a snail I'd slug around. I'm addicted to USB port. Two men are playing golf when one realizes he's left his jacket at the last tee. He goes back to get it, stops halfway and turns back. What's up? Asks his mate. Well, you see those two women at the tee. One's my wife, and she's playing with my mistress. His mate laughs and says, no worries, I'll go get it for you. He stops halfway, comes back, looks at his mate and says, small world. New phone, who am I? Someone hurts me emotionally. Me. LMAO. OMG. Your MCM thinks this is dope. Wow queen, you're so beautiful. Two deer walk out of a gay bar. One of them turns to the other and says, I can't believe I blew $40 in there. In the Death Shield wedding cinematic universe, everyone is alive except John Winchester. My parents, we want grandkids. Me, best I can do is not killing myself.
I will accept that.
Okay, we got a deal then.
All right. Thank you.
So false, bestie. Never message me again. No offense, but I've never gotten over anything that's happened to me in my life. I don't want a pandemic. I want be held by women. I'm a guy. I have a mullet. I'm not butch. It's just hair. I fully support everyone in the LGBT community. Thank you for sharing your story. Dude has to stand on a rock to be as tall as Teen and Goku. You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. From the side, you hear him. Just do it. Marries you but only as a friend. I have learned not to disrespect pastor. Feeling evil. Might frick around and stub my toe on a corner. I'm in tremendous pain. Thighs, boobs, hair, armpits, belly buttons. Okay Al, we've got everything we need to bring mom back. Beacon 3, finally an incomprehensible and I can read blog. What does ROFL stand for? Rise our Father Lucifer. Thanks. If you love it so much, why don't you carve its likeness into stone and propagate terrible powerful legends about it? I'm trying. That's Mount Rushmore, and it was a terrible idea. At the dentist, no thoughts, head empty. I don't understand why Fetch is dog coded. My kitten discovered it last week and now my arm is sore.
Thank you all so much for watching episode 114. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Again, if you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I've been reading the comments. A lot of people are asking for a compromise. No intro, but a long, the same outro, maybe a little bit longer. So let me know in the comments if you all like that idea, so that I can stay connected, because some people really would like the intros to go, and I'm trying to appease them, but also appease the people that want it. So I'm trying to keep it short, or I could just get rid of it and have a longer outro. If you haven't already, feel free to go check out the Pikachu video. That is up now. And keep an eye out for the Q&A, and as well I'm having another Tumblr user video that will be out hopefully sometime next week, maybe 2 weeks, and it's going to be I rate your posts, so it has a lot of really funny new stuff that even I haven't really seen before, good posts, and I really enjoyed gathering for it, so I think it'll be a good video. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 115. Peace out, guys.